Sila Radharani. Oh.
Okay.
Slightly. Wondrous nature of devotion to the Lord. Everywhere we see in a similar way the greatness of Srila Jiva Goswami, service to the Sampradaya, and in the conduct of Srila Prabhupada we have seen the same sort of endeavor to serve the Sampradaya and his Gurus. By discussing the philosophies of Maya, Sankhya, Patanjali, and so on, Sri Jiva Prabhu endeavored to make the world appreciate the wondrous nature of devotion to the Lord. As an Englishman should be taught in English, and the Chinaman should be taught in Chinese. So he grasped the teaching of these Sampradayas and endeavored to make them understand his desired end. Still today, distinguished scholars become fascinated to see the great outcome of Srila Jiva's expertise in all the scriptures. So even when taking the holy name of Radharani, we give some pranam. Oh, please forgive me, I am not qualified to take your holy name. I am not qualified. I am trying to say so much. With my small tongue, I am taking your holy name. Forgive me, forgive me. I have got the audacity of taking your holy name. She is so high, so great, so noble, that we can't consider ourselves fit to take her holy name. Shukadev Goswami did not directly take Radharani's name in the whole Bhagavatam. Yet he has given what is the true perception of divine law. Our Guru Maharaj related so many things, but very rarely did he take the name of Radharani. He had such great respect for her. Once one big Samanda came to Guru Maharaj and opened the topic that the Parvati's beauty was higher than of the gopis. So Prabhupada could not tolerate that idea. They began to describe the beauty of Radharani with great enthusiasm and emotion. But another force was checking his attempt. Radharani's beauty was being challenged by some quota, so he had to speak. But at the same time, he was not prepared to describe that beauty in public. It should not be exposed to them. They are unable to approach or appreciate even a very small portion of that. So two opposite forces from different directions were fighting in him, and he fell from his chair and fainted. So just by speaking about Radharani, he fell from the chair and fainted. Prabhupada. Bhakti Siddhanta. So Prabhupada was not ready to bear even a slight dishonor concerning Radharani. Prabhupada once ordered one gentleman to sing a song by Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Amita Svananda Sukadavas. There it is mentioned. This is in the Sharanagati. Radhikara Kunja Adara Kari Lait Jahe Sri Radhara Hari. So Chandavali wants to take away Radha's Hari, thus causing the love grove of Radhika to be overcast with the darkness of gloom. So he says, I am in the group of Radharani. I can't tolerate the sight of the Sakhis of the other camp, the camp of Chandavali, Saiba, etc., because their side excites in me the idea that they want to take Krishna from the camp of Radharani, making it dark for us. I saw Prabhupada sitting in a canvas chair, patiently hearing Bhaktivinoda Thakur's song. This song was sung twice. During the course of that song, this statement came, Radhikara Kunja Andarakari. They want to snatch away Krishna, making the Kunja of Radharani dark. Prabhupada felt a shock. His body would jerk. I noticed it. Again, when the song was repeated, whenever that point would come, he had a shock as if an arrow had hit him from the back. He could not tolerate. He was not ready to tolerate any dishonor to the camp of Radharani. So it was intolerable that Radharani's kunja was dark and Krishna was absent because he had gone to please another. It was inconceivable to Prabhupada. Although Bhaktivinoda Thakur had written this as an impartial statement in his relative position, Prabhupada could not tolerate it. Such is the sentiment of the proper devotees of Sri Radhika. We must always keep such topics at a respectable distance over our heads. Bujala Raga Pada Gaurava Banga. This is the very happy expression, very sweet and very useful also. Bujala Raga Pada Gaurava Banga. Herein is the whole tenor of our Guru Maharaj and the nature of his service. It is not only for him, but he has extended this banner to all. It's a very beautiful description of this. I don't know if somebody can follow this.
It is stated that Bhaktivinoda Thakur was composing this song from a neutral position.
Such similar.
Huh?
Yes, yes. Not neutral, yes, impartial.
Or impartial.
It was an impartial statement, just to see it from out. But Prabhupada took it very deep. He could not tolerate. So we should create no resistance to the environment. We should create no resistance to the environment. Even if there is some attack and undesirable things coming towards me, I am to forbid it to my utmost patience. I am to tolerate it. I want to harm, but if some attack comes to me, I shall have forbearance to the extreme. Amanina manadena. I shall honor everyone, but won't seek any honor for myself. This way we can make contact with the sound aspect of Lord Himself in the holy name. So this is a very important point, this in the Shikshashtaka. Is it mentioned? We should honor everyone but not seek any honor for ourselves, for myself. In this way we can make contact with the sound aspect of the Lord Himself in the holy name. There is important, these characteristics we have to develop. Even if there is some attack and undesirable things come towards me, I am to forbear that. To my utmost patience, I am to tolerate it. I won't do harm, but if some attack comes to me, I shall have forbearance to the extreme. Manina mardena. I shall honor everyone, but won't seek any honor for myself. Thus, with this minimal energy and the least amount of time, we can attain our highest goal. The plane of Krishna, where He is living, that is the most fundamental plane. It is possible. All these mundane engagements will vanish, die, and our inner heart, inner soul will awaken. And that soul will find that he is in a sweet wave, dancing and merry-making in Vrindavan, in relation to Krishna and his followers and his scope. His Srimad usually not speak so intimate topics. If some simple points can be described, we will not discuss deeper meaning of.
I mean, the quality of forbearance is sometimes difficult to apply in practical life.
Of course, that's because this is a must, or without this we cannot understand. Then you have to connect it with Krishna. You know, nothing happens without His will. I may like it or may not like it. But if Krishna wants this, it goes on like this, then it will happen. If you can tolerate it, many things may change. Krishna may arrange different things. And even if not, then we are agreeing, whatever may happen. This is a basis, or this is the fundamental basis of spiritual life. It's not easy. this we have to understand. Otherwise, we have no deeper understanding of who is Krishna, what is Radharani, who is Radharani, and what is spiritual life at all. We are only seeing mundane, but Bhakti I cannot see today. She has fever. Oh, got some purification also. What can you do against this? Protest. No. It is like this, you know. So, the kripa of devotion has grown and has reached the feet of Krishna. So far progress, but the gardener, he will be more attentive to pour water into the root of the kripa, the foundation. So the bhakti is like a kripa, like a Radharani is when the plant is growing on the tree up. This is compared with Radharani. So when you want to tend the grip, or you want to attain the grip of devotion, then this kripa is growing and reaches the lotus feet. If you water it properly, so it has to be cultivated properly, given water into the root of the kripa, the foundation. Then automatically they will be enlivened and I shall get the result. But not direct. If I give attention to the upper side more, it will disappear. Can you follow this?
You try to enjoy the fruits?
No, if you just want to have nice, that you care for the leaves, and then it will not have the decided effect. If I give attention to the upper side more, it will disappear, it will die. So the spiritual life is similar. If we give just attention to the external plane and not to the root, then our spiritual life will die. Then we will not realize, it will not reach the lotus feet of the Lord. Always towards, if I give attention to the upper, it will disappear. Always towards dasya, service, towards foundation. So, always your attention should be drawn towards the lower form of service. Radharani says, he wants to enjoy me, but my attention is always to serve him, not to be partner of his enjoyment. That should be the attention always, dasya. So pour water into the root, that is the nature of Shuddha Bhakti. Shraddha Devi, it is all her product. If she is withdrawn, everything gone, finished. So Shraddha is again mentioned, how important it is. Because if we have no faith that it is working like this, then we will also not be sincere and caring for the roots. and then everything will withdraw, everything gone, finished. This is a very important point in the devotional part, and the great saints and the Shastras, they say, support this. So pure service is life-giving. Life, what means life? I always remember this one incident in the beginning when Maharaj first time was in our first temple in, where was it? This street, Kopfstraße. You were there also? Yeah.
May I ask, what is this Kopfstraße?
Was it the first small temple in Vienna?
So Guru Maharaj stayed there a few days or a week, I don't remember exactly. And in the morning he asked, he wants to walk. So he went out with a few devotees and went around the block, house block. It's about, I don't know, 20 minutes or something to go around. When he come back, he said, Vienna people, very nice people, he said. But they are all dead. This, he pointed directly on this problem, on our problem. That we think this is everywhere is life, but it is only a dead body. Because identifying with the body, identifying with matter, means it is dead. Because if life goes out from the body, if life goes out from the trees or whatever, all living beings, it is dead, it will rot. They say they have no life because they identify with the external mundane world, energy. So this very simple, understandable. What is that? That means I, life, consciousness, or Jivatma, as it's called, soul, leaving the body. This is the living. I am a living being. I am going out from the body, and the body becomes useless. It will be burned or will be given as food for the animals in the earth. But I did not die. So he said, because they all identify with the body, say they are all dead. Because they identify with matter. They have lost their capacity to see the living being in every single living being. They have forgotten that we are living beings, eternal living beings, not taking birth, not dying, just temporarily taking this form or these lifetimes and this experience what everybody goes through. Is this understandable? Did I explain it proper? So pure service is life-giving. So if we can do pure service, then it is life-giving. It means pure service means we are serving as living beings, not as bodily, not externally. To give something just externally means I give one body gives another something for enjoying this body. This is external. But giving pure service, we will see what Sridhar says. Service to the Lord is not labor. It is a giver. It is a giver, a sustainer. It does not deplete vitality, but it sustains more and more. It is life-giving. Pure service is life-giving, not life-taking, not vitality-killing, but vitality supplying. It is opposite in the eternal plane. It is opposite in the eternal plane, especially in the Goloka area, where everything is a labor for love. This experience we are not having in this material world. Our devotion, our bhakti is based on external thing. We think this is devotion. But pure devotion is like it is said here, it is opposite to the eternal, in the eternal plane, especially in Goloka era, where everything is a labor for love. Means I just want to please. You forget that your body, that you are in the material world, you can perform pure service, but you cannot do pure service with the body. It must be connected with the soul, with the life. Then service becomes real, and then the bhaktilata will grow, the plant. And this service is where, let it say what it says, devotion, pure service is life-giving. When we perform pure service, then we will become conscious of who we are, that we are eternal spirit, souls. And this is the process, this is bhakti. Without labor, the residents of Goloka will think themselves to be fasting. And when engaged in labor, they will think themselves to be well fed. Well fit, ordentlich gefüttert, well fed, sag mal, not fit. Okay, well fed. Service is nourishing. Service is not depleting. It is not killing. Therefore, our attempt should not be so much for knowledge, for trying to know everything, but it should be directed towards how we can utilize ourselves in the highest function. Highest function is service. Service to God cannot be performed with the body alone. Body is useless outside, external. It has to be done with consciousness, with love and devotion. And this is not, I think we have not real experience with love and devotion in this world.
But on the beginning, if I have no love and no devotion, I must do externally some seva to get this.
Yes, why you think Sridhar speaks this? So that we know what service really means. pure Shuddha Bhakti is pure. It's not on the mundane level. It's not external activity. Some can do so much service, capacity is there. Some can not do, or can almost do nothing according to their bodily conception or bodily capacity. Yeah? But those who can do a lot, but doing just external service, yeah, external activity, maybe less advanced than those who are doing, maybe have no capacity to do so much, but they are doing with pure devotion. Then they do much more for their life and for the life of others too. Can one follow this? Can you? So you should try to understand what we are hearing here. You have to do to please Krishna. This service means pleasing the Lord, pleasing the devotees. Not necessarily external things. Also externally you can please, but if their soul is not connected with your activity, then it is not service, it is something else. Yeah, you're here. I don't know why you come to Vrindavan.
I wanted first time to come with my guru.
You should always come with your guru.
Yeah.
Even if he's not physically there, you should come.
Yeah, yes, it's good.
Well, I know.
You're learning from Vrindavan is teaching you. This Vrindavan you will not forget. There will always something will remember you. And this makes you one day makes you understand that it is what is real love and what is the real thing and what is real service. Real service is ecstatic. Like it says here, without the labor, the residents of Goloka will think themselves to be fasting. So they are almost unconscious, or they are always ready, or they always want to do always some service. Only to please Krishna. There's no I and my thinking there. Especially in the Goloka era, where everything is a labor for love. You cannot love something or someone who is not responding, reciprocates. Our love is based on the bodily conception. So as long as I can get some pleasure. When the pleasure is gone, then there are so many other things to enjoy. This is this is not law. This is
condition.
This is sense gratification. Love, I feel attracted to love something or someone because I enjoy it. But this is object of enjoyment is not responding properly according to my desire, because I want to enjoy and the other part wants also to enjoy. Then what is that happen? Fight, not? We have to go to all these levels in the material world and see this. But we have to learn from it. If you not learn, then you have to go on this level, life after life.
Gurudev, in this way I cannot do some aparat.
Aparat, it depends. If you're ignorant, yeah, the aparat is not counting. But if you're in knowledge, then aparat is counting much more. Then you will not, it will be sincere. The more you advance in spiritual life, the more careful you have to be. Because when you're conscious what you do, aparat or offense against the holy dharma, against the deities, against the devotees, or so many aparat we have to care for, then we will get the result according to where we are. Like a dog or a lion is not making offense when he is eating another animal. This is his karma. They have no conception. He leaves his karma, he eats others because he had the desire to live such a life. Of course, we don't want to become a dog like this. But society nowadays, you can see they have the same tendencies, the same goal. Eating, sleeping, defending and mating. It's all the same. And when they become a dog, why should I become a dog? Because it's much more comfortable. You don't have to care. You can everywhere. As I said, two-legged animals. Yes, this even Shastra. It's not against the dog, if you like things like this, but they are living beings like we, spirit souls, non-different. We are all spiritual beings. But they got their body according to where they can live their desires accordingly. So if you become a mosquito, It is bad karma, maybe. Is any the time is gone over? 40. Yes. If there's any question or any comment.
You mentioned the importance of pure service. So, could you expand a little bit on the impurities which we have to be careful to become aware of? What is hindering us from pure service?
Well, there are different motivations. Every single person has motivation to why he turns his head to Krishna consciousness. What was the beginning? What was desire? How much I want to know? How far I want to go? So we have to just accept that we think that we are deciding all these things, but let's just see, or let's just think that we are not the doers, and we are just think that we are deciding what I do. But basically we only get what we deserve. And we get good or bad results in our life. As we deserve. Nobody has chosen to take birth consciously where we are. And now we think we are the controller of our life. We have a little bit free will, tiny free will. And this free will, if it's misused, then we have to stay in the world. If we use it positively, then we will get the result also. We will get understanding. Did I go away from the question?
No, it's true. It's just, it's basic motivation is we have to purify the motivation if there is so, but we cannot do it ourselves. It is.
But we have this free will, independent. As a human, as an animal, you don't have this. Animal not producing karma, they are just experiencing their karma, but they have they are not consciously, they cannot decide, I will not bite him or I will whatever. Everything is under the control of the Lord. Not personally. Don't think he's playing his flute in Vrindavan and say, oh, he's doing wrong here, or he's no, he is expense, and there is his powerful expansions of him who are controlling all these things. Everything is controlled automatically from the highest source. But it's like when you get once in a future, if you can can experience that the mind is getting, you can connect with Krishna's lotus feet, then the mind is stopping. When you are conscious that Krishna is everything and everywhere, and you open and you have deep faith, then you will realize whenever a thought comes in your mind, you remember immediately the lotus feet of Krishna, or even Krishna may remember you, and then you will understand how all these things coming. When you follow your thought, your mind, then it is finished with the peace in mind and the connection with Krishna. Then you enter the plane of darkness, of ignorance. We should become master of our mind, not the servant of our mind. Otherwise we are not able to understand this. And I cannot be master of the mind. Krishna is the master, so I have to turn to Krishna. You please help me. I'm afraid with this material life. Please engage me in your servant. Everything will be revealed from inside, but we have to do our part. It is up to you, everyone, what you want. We can decide. We have this capacity or this possibility to get out from these things. You can live in this world without living in this world, without being disturbed by anything what happened here. But there you must be careful with your mind, because your mind is whatever he touches, it is like, when you touch honey, it starts cluing, like a clue, If you touch it with the other hand, then it's also, everything becomes like this. And then it is the same with your mind. You enter some simple, you think this is interesting, and then come 100 others. First come another idea, expand it there, and then expand it there, and expand it there, and then you're in darkness. Then you live in the mental plane. Experience? The mind is our enemy, in Bhagavad Gita says. You must make your friend. That he is supporting you. And is there something more to say? The signs of the mind is a fixing. This is very beautiful. Where is this from? Yeah. It's smelling. Is it offered? Don't give non-offered things to me. Okay, no. Krishna Chaitanya. Jai Srila Param Pujabha Srila Bhakti Rakshak Srila Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Srila Gurudev Nitya Lila Bhavishtam Vishnupada Paramahansa Vicharya Swavasi Srimad Bhakti Vaibhav Bhuri Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Sri Vrindavan Dhama Ki Jai, Sri Radharani Ki Jai, Sri Vasanananda Krama Ki Jai. Nitai Gura Premanandi, Kalpatarubhyas